So in this course, I'll be teaching you about AWS and Devops, completely online classes. Once the course is completed, you can eligible for any of these roles like AWS developer, AWS cloud engineer, DevOps engineer, cloud infrastructure administrator, like any kind of DevOps role, you can apply, you can do. I almost teach 20 plus AWS services with 10 plus DevOps tools here. At end, we are introducing from this batch onwards, we are introducing AI tools like some AI agents, how we use with DevOps like LLO, like FinOps, AI, Gen AI, agentic AI, some agents like how we are going to integrate DevOps tools. DevOps tools also will be explaining. It includes 5 real-time projects, and I'll help you in guiding resume preparation. We'll be having conducting mock interviews also. Every day I give assignments after the class is completed, like every day. I'll ask you people to do one task and you have to do the task and post in our WhatsApp group. I'll be creating a WhatsApp group for all the students. And for each and every topic, I will share soft copy presentation. That could be PDF or PPT similar to this. We'll be sharing soft copy, and every session is recorded, and this recorded video will be provided after the class. You will be having a lifetime access for these videos. And the duration of course is like around 60 working days. It means almost 3 months, it including Saturdays, Sundays, like some 60 to 70 working days. It includes around 3 months. Every day, like 1 hour session, Monday to Friday classes, Saturday and Sunday, we have holiday. You can utilize this weekends for practicing as well. After the course is completed, you can apply for this AWS DevOps roles. If anyone wants to switch their domain on AWS and DevOps, though they don't have real experience on AWS DevOps, still you can keep more than 3 years. You can keep 3 years, 4 years, 5 years experience on AWS and DevOps by telling like you are really into this AWS last 4 years, 5 years, 3 years. You are working as a cloud engineer and you can attend the interviews. Who can learn this course? This course is suitable for freshers, non-IT people, IT people, recently passed out graduates. Everyone can learn AWS and DevOps. The main reason is it is not a programming language. You are not going to write any coding. You're not going to build any applications, like not writing the code from scratch. No, nothing. Here, everything we deal with commands, AWS console, like small scripts. It will be very easy. No prerequisites, so that anyone can learn this course easily. As I told here, you don't need to write any coding. What are the prerequisites to learn AWS? To learn AWS, you need to know any programming language, means not required. If you just know basic computer knowledge, how to work with a computer, that is sufficient. Rest of the things I will take care. I will teach you from level 0 onwards. If you just know how to work with computer, that is sufficient. The only thing you need to be aware is Linux commands. That too basic knowledge on Linux is sufficient. You might think like, I don't know Linux commands. No problem. I will teach first Linux, then only we jump into AWS. Now, what are the prerequisites to learn DevOps? To learn DevOps, you need to have knowledge on any of these cloud platforms, because DevOps is worked DevOps is used in one of these clouds, either AWS or GCP or Azure. So to learn DevOps, you should learn any one of these clouds. So I'll be teaching AWS here. And to learn DevOps, you should be having knowledge on Linux. Okay. So this Linux is a prerequisite to learn both AWS as well as DevOps. First, I'll be teaching you Linux. Once we are good in Linux, then I'll start AWS. Once we are good in AWS, I'll start DevOps. Without Linux, without AWS, you can't learn DevOps if you're choosing AWS cloud. Okay. So these are the prerequisites. Till here, any questions from anyone?
Arvind, I do have a quick question. For the Linux part, for the Linux commands, what kind of expertise we looking at in order to get into DevOps? More moderate level, or base level, or you need to be at a advanced level?
This is sufficient. Base level
Okay.
is sufficient. Okay.
Okay.
Once you learn till base level, see,
Mm-hmm.
so by going on, you will become moderate. You no need to specially work for moderate level. If you know the basic concepts, slowly you will be learning, organically you will be learning, you will come to moderate level. Okay.
Okay.
Because here they're not looking for any Linux administration.
Mm-hmm.
If you are a Linux administrator, then definitely they expect a lot of Linux from you. We are not Linux administrators, we are DevOps engineers, AWS cloud engineers. So for these people, if you know basic Linux commands, that is sufficient, because in every day, our day-to-day activities, we'll be using some basic things like creating, deleting, copying, installing, downloading these commands.
Okay.
These we should know at least. At least these should be aware of. Okay.
Mm. Sure.
Right. Now let's get into the topic. Now I'll be explaining you about what is AWS. What is AWS? Why do we learn AWS? What is the use of AWS? We'll start with AWS.
Arvind, are you sharing any screen?
Yeah, I'm sharing the screen.
But I can't see it.
Oh, what about others?
I'm good. I can see your screen.
Okay, Ashok, you can rejoin otherwise. Ashok?
Yeah, I can see now. Thank you.
Okay. uh, see. So as I said, so first we'll be learning, we'll be understanding what is AWS. But before understanding AWS, you should know few things. You should know few things. Now, let me give you one example. Let's say from childhood onwards, I want to start one software company. I have a dream to start my own IT company. But to start an IT company, not just leasing a office floor building, that is not sufficient. Along with that office building, I need infrastructure also. Infrastructure means here physical servers. I need at least 100 physical servers to start an IT company. Okay, Arvind, what is physical server? You know computer. So computer looks like this device. It has a RAM of maximum 16 GB, 16 virtual CPU cores, 1 terabyte storage. Like maximum, this is the configuration we all know for any computer. And the price will be around 1 lakh rupees. It depends on brand. Now here physical server looks like this object in the screen. You will be getting a maximum RAM of 2048 GB. Whereas for a computer, how much you are getting maximum RAM? Only 16 GB. But for a physical server, very, very high configuration, high RAM. CPU also very high, 496 CPU cores. But for a computer, maximum 16 CPU cores. Storage also, 64 terabytes. For a computer, maximum 1 terabyte only. Then do you think the price of a physical server will be same as a computer or less or more? What do you think?
The server will be crazy expensive.
Definitely the price of a server will be more. It depends on the configuration, right? It will be around 10 lakh rupees each server. Okay. Here, physical server is also same as a computer only. But the only difference is it is a very high configured machine. That is the only difference. It is a very high configured machine. That's why price is also more. Okay. No, coming to my scenario, I told you, right? I want to start an IT company. So that I need 100 servers. Each server price is 10 lakh. Then 100 server means how much? I need to spend 10 crore rupees. I'm talking in Indian rupees, not dollars. I have to spend around 10 CR to set up this infrastructure. This setup we call as data center. You can see that in the picture that this data center having some bulk physical server, lot of physical servers. So I need to set up this kind of environment in my office. For that, it will have a huge investment of 10 CR. So physical server means it is a high configured machine with a hard disk, CPU, processor, motherboard, just like a computer. So not only purchasing the servers, I need also install operating system. Which operating system you are using in your laptop, guys?
Windows 11.
Windows 11. But here, if you see, for physical servers, there are special operating systems designed like Windows 2012, Windows 2016, 2019, 2020, 2022, 2023, and recently Windows 2025. These operating systems are installed only in servers. You cannot use them in our computers, laptops. For computers and laptops, we have other versions like Windows 7, Windows 10, Windows 11, Windows Vista version, XP, these versions, right? So this operating system, Windows operating system, you will not get it for free. You have to purchase this from Microsoft company. So they will give the license for 40,000 rupees in Indian price. 40,000 you have to spend for each license version. Okay, how many license I need here? I have 100 servers. 100 into 40,000, almost like approximately 40 lakh I have to spend for operating systems. I have to purchase softwares because I have to install them in these servers. I have to take care of maintenance. Why I have to take care of maintenance? Because this is my company. I am starting my own startup company. For my company, I have to pay the electricity bills. I have to take care of maintenance like, see, if you make your computer running for a long time from morning to evening, then your laptop will be producing some heat. It will become heat. Why it become heat? Because it is running continuously. But here our servers will run 24 by 7 non-stop without even a nanosecond break. These servers will run continuously. If these servers are running continuously without any break, definitely it will produce heat. It will generate heat. It will become heat. So to avoid that, you have to set up AC in this server room. In the right side picture, you can see that is a dedicated server room. In that server room, you have to maintain AC. Why? Because to balance the temperature. Even in IT companies, we see AC. That is not for human beings. That AC they set up for machines because machines cannot run for a long time in normal temperature. Okay. So if you're setting up AC, it need internet connectivity. Obviously, electricity bills will be generated, and I have to take care of that. I have to pay that. Then time. It takes at least 1 week time to set up this entire infrastructure. We have to purchase the servers, then you have to install OS, install softwares, you have to set up cables, internet, everything. To bring your physical server setup into the right side picture, whatever you're seeing, the first one, to make that setup, it will take at least 1 week time. In every organization, you can see one dedicated server room. Have you guys seen a dedicated server room in your company? Only authorized people will go inside that. These large machines will be there. Have you noticed server room in your companies?
I've been to a couple of those, yeah.
Okay. Fine. So as I said, it takes a minimum investment of 10 CR at least to provision this infrastructure. So this setup, whatever we are seeing here, this setup we call as physical data center. Why we are calling them physical data center? Because physically we can see the servers in our company. Physically you can touch them, you can access them, you can see them. And we also call on-premises servers. Why we are calling on-premises server? Because these servers are beside our premises, next to our cabin or in our floor, maybe in our below floor, means around our premises only. That's why we call on-premises server. But with this setup, with this physical server setup, we have few drawbacks. What is the first drawback? Means it is a huge investment. See, many people will have their idea to start their IT companies, but is it easy to start with this much of investment? Is it easy for everyone of purchasing the infrastructure? It's a big investment, right? Here I have given an example of just 100 servers. But what if you want more, 500 server, 1000 servers? You have to spend like millions of dollars. So that is first drawback. And then second drawback is maintenance activities. We have to take care of maintenance of this infrastructure. And the third drawback is time. It takes a lot of time to set up this infrastructure. So how can we address these issues? To address these issues, we have a concept. Do you know what is that concept?
Cloud.
Yes, we have a concept called cloud computing. So cloud computing will address all the issues which we are facing in physical data center. So, so Amazon company, everyone heard about Amazon company, right? So now Amazon company, what they are doing, from Amazon side, they are setting up data centers across the globe. In different parts of the world, Amazon company setting up their own data centers. And now what Amazon CEO is telling, Arvind, you want to start IT company, right? You need lots of servers, you need database, storage, you need different resources. So you don't waste your money in purchasing that infrastructure unnecessarily. Why? Because from Amazon company, we are providing resources. We are providing services like database service, storage service, servers, virtual servers, like whatever you want, we will provide you all the services because our company, our Amazon company having data centers in different parts of the world, in Australia, India, Africa, Netherlands, UK, Germany, like in many parts of the world, almost in 39 regions, they had data centers. So what Amazon CEO is telling, You don't purchase anything, Arvind. Instead, you just let us know whatever infrastructure you need. So we will provide you all the services through a platform called AWS. How will they provide? They will provide all the services virtually through a platform called AWS. For example, I'm asking, okay, Mr. CEO, I need 100 servers for my application to host. So for that, I no need to call him. Instead, simple. I have to create one AWS account. How you create Facebook account, Gmail account. Similarly, create one AWS account. It will hardly take 5 minutes, one-time process. Once we create AWS account, from AWS, you have to look for the region. In which region you want, from which region you want servers. Select the region, and within less than 30 seconds, you can launch 100 servers. But in our physical data center setup, if you want to set up at least 100 servers, it take 1 week time. But here, within 30 seconds, I can launch hundreds of servers. Virtually means by sitting in my home, from AWS console, I can launch hundreds of servers. So will they give it for free of cost? Means no. After month end, they will calculate. They means who? Amazon company. They will calculate like how many hours I use this service, how many hours the server is running. Accordingly, they will generate the bill. Just like electricity bills, how we get after the usage. Similarly, we get AWS invoices. So in the market, not only Amazon company, Google company also having data centers across globe. They also providing cloud services. Through which platform? Any idea?
Azure.
GCP, Google Cloud Platform. Okay.
Azure is Microsoft, I think.
Yes, Microsoft having data centers, they provide through Azure platform. We know popularly these three only, Amazon, Google, Microsoft, but there are lots of vendors who provide cloud services. Like even IBM company also having data centers, they also provide cloud services through a platform called IBM Cloud. And we also have Oracle Cloud, DigitalOcean Cloud, Tencent Cloud, Alibaba Cloud. Many cloud platforms are available. But the most popular cloud platforms are AWS, GCP, and Azure. Till here, any questions, guys?
No, I have a question, Arvind. Out of all the three top, these are the top three in the market, in terms of cloud computing.
Correct.
Which one is on the top, and who has more jobs to get into?
AWS is in top place, which with more cloud share market. In
Okay.
every year, every quarter, Amazon stands in the first place, AWS. Then followed by Azure, followed by
Okay.
GCP.
Okay.
Okay. So you no need to get from me only. You can ask here also. AWS cloud share in market. Every year, if you see AWS
Yeah.
standing in which position?
28%, 30%, easy.
So this is which quarter? Here, see quarter one in 2026, right? Latest.
Yeah.
What is this? 2022 or not?
Yes, Amazon leads.
Amazon leading with 34% here in 2022. So you take any year, every year Amazon is leading in the first place. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, next coming to AWS global infrastructure. The same thing, whatever we have discussed here. Global means across the globe where Amazon is having infrastructure. Let us find out from the official documentation. This is official documentation, AWS global infrastructure. Yeah, you see here. AWS global infrastructure. The AWS cloud spans 123 availability zones within 39 geographic regions. That means in in the world, across the world, Amazon company has their data centers in 39 regions. Region means what? Like cities. Like if you see in North America, how many regions it has? 9 regions. Like in Ohio, Canada Central, Virginia, California, Mexico, like around 9 regions it has data centers. Now, if you see Asia Pacific, in India, there are only 2 regions, that is Mumbai and the other one is Hyderabad. And like in Singapore, like we have Malaysia, Hong Kong, Jakarta, in China, like around 13 regions we have. Thailand, Tokyo, like here 13 regions. Again, coming to Africa, not yet. This is coming soon. This only one region that is coming soon in Africa, that is in Cape Town. So Europe, again, here we have many regions in Europe. Frankfurt, Ireland, like this. Overall, 39 regions are there. And these 39 regions are splitted into 123 availability zones. How come? Let me tell you. If you see here, this is Europe, Stockholm. This data center is in Germany. This data center, Frankfurt. This is in Zurich, Switzerland. Like this is in Milan. Every data center, you just click on this. How many zones are there in Zurich? 3 availability zones. How many zones are there in Ireland? 3 availability zones. That means, let me explain you with an example of Mumbai. Availability zones, I'm taking randomly, like one of the zones in Mumbai. So assume this is Mumbai zone, Mumbai region. Mumbai region is splitted into 3 availability zones. AP South 1A, AP South 1B, AP South 1C. The actual data centers, the servers, the infrastructure setup will be present in availability zones, inside availability zone. Okay, in Asia Pacific South 1A, we have data centers. Now, Amazon company will not set up Asia Pacific South 1B near to AP South 1A. They will make sure at least a distance of 100 kilometers between one zone and another zone. Okay. Between 1A and 1C also 100 kilometers. Between 1B and 1C also 100 kilometers. Why? What is the reason of keeping a distance between these zones? Let's say there is an earthquake happened in AP South 1A. So we lost all the data, all the infrastructure, servers, everything. The building itself, complete AWS data center got collapsed. But still, we can see AP South 1B and South 1C are in safe place. Why? Because see, if earthquake is coming, it will not come like not only earthquake, any natural disaster or human calamities, natural calamities, anything, if it comes, it will affect in some parts of the area only, but it cannot affect entire country, entire London or entire USA, entire India, entire Mumbai will not destroy in within minutes, seconds. Correct or not? Some part of the area will be having affected for anything, like floods, natural calamities, for whatever the reason. So that's why they will make sure to keep at least 100 kilometers of distance between one zone and another zone. Means if 1A, AP South 1A is completely destroyed, still our applications will be running smoothly in South 1B and South 1C, so that the applications will be in still available to the customers. They will be not having any downtime. Let's understand, Facebook application is hosted in Mumbai region in 1A, 1B, 1C. And 1A is completely destroyed because of earthquake. Now, do you think Facebook application is not available to the world? If people from USA or India or from Pakistan or London, they're typing www.facebook.com, then do you think these people can access Facebook application or not? Because AP South 1A availability zone is completely destroyed, the data center. What do you think? Whether the application will be available to the customers?
Arvind, I think technically it should be because they do the disaster recovery thing, when one side is down, it just push down to the other side, routes it automatically, high availability and stuff, clustering.
Yes. So even if one of the availability zone is down, still the application will be highly available to the users. Why? Because the traffic will be routed to South 1B and South 1C. The users will not know anything in the backend where the traffic is routing, how many servers are there in backend, traffic is going to which availability zone, which region, which data center. As a user, he don't know anything. But in the backend, if one zone is down, and automatically the traffic will be routed to the other zone because the application is running in multiple zones, 1A, 1B, 1C. If 1A is gone, still we have 1B, 1C. But what if your application is running only in one zone? In that case, then definitely the app will be down, right? If it is hosted in only one zone. Let's take any one example. Okay, here let's see AWS data center in Virginia. See, generally, a data center means an Amazon data center. Here, all these images are showing for like Virginia, North Virginia data center. So Virginia is the world's data center hub, but what's the cost here? The data center which is in North Virginia is the first data center across the globe. This is the first data center which is set up in the year 2006 itself, 20 years ago. We people think cloud computing, cloud, AWS cloud came recently, 10 years back, but no. AWS cloud, it has started the data center in North Virginia with first region in 2006 itself. So this is the data center. It is not a software company. Data center means not software company. Data center means it is a place where you can see infrastructure like large number of servers. Uh, let me show you some images. So this kind of machines, this kind of infrastructure will be present, not regular cabins, people sitting in front of laptops working. No, that is IT companies. IT companies are different. Data centers are different. Data centers are just like it includes complete machinery like servers, uh, the setting up cables, everything. Okay. From here, uh, what we do, we sit in our place, in our office or in our home. We create the servers, we create database, everything virtually through AWS platform. Those virtual infrastructure like servers, database that will be created on top of these machines. Whatever the servers, whatever the database storage we create from AWS cloud, that will be created on top of these machines. Understood? Now you got an idea what is data center? You can unmute and let me know if you have any questions. Okay, now what is cloud computing? What is cloud computing? Instead of buying, the servers, instead of maintaining the servers like physical data centers in our organization, we can get same services like server, storage, databases on an as needed basis. Means whenever you need, then you can create them. So you need 5 servers now. You need 100 servers tomorrow. And you need only one server after a week. It means based on your requirement, on an as needed basis, you can create these server storage database from where? from a cloud provider like Amazon Web Services, AWS platform. What they are saying, you no need to buy the servers, you no need to maintain these servers in your office. Instead, there are some vendors like Amazon, Google, Microsoft. They are providing services. What services they are providing? They are providing services like server, storage, databases, and many other services. Whatever the service you want to use, you can use that service through their platform. If you want to use the services from Amazon, then use from AWS platform. If you want to use the services from Azure, Microsoft, use from Azure platform, like that. So cloud computing is the on-demand delivery of IT resources. Whenever you demand, they will deliver. Means I'm demanding. Hey Amazon, I need 100 servers. I'm demanding. Then they will deliver 100 servers. IT resources means what? Like infrastructure like server, storage, database, RAM. These kind of infrastructure you call IT resources. So whenever we demand, they will deliver these IT resources immediately on demand. Whenever you demand, immediately they will deliver. Over the internet means virtually they will deliver. For that, what you need? You need to pay the money finally. Understood? Okay, Masood. Yeah. So this is about cloud computing. Any questions, guys? Abdul and others. If you are unable to speak, you can text in the chat. Till here, understood? Say yes or no.
I'm good, Arvind.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me give you one example for cloud computing. Which cab service you guys use there in USA? Cab services. Do you
Cab,
use
you mean the rental cab?
a rental cab? Do you use this Uber
Yeah,
there?
of course, Uber, Lyft, and there are other.
Okay. Now, yeah, we'll have an example. See, my office management asking me, Arvind, you have to visit office weekly 5 days. So this is a strict rule they have passed. I need to go office every day. Okay, so what I'm doing? I'm investing. I'm investing some 10 lakh rupees INR. So in your currency, maybe 10,000, right? Or $1,000. I'm not sure. 10,000 something. Okay, so I have invested 10 lakh rupees and I have purchased one car, and every day I'm going to office. But my friend who don't want to spend unnecessarily to purchase the car, what he is doing? He is booking a cab service through a vendor. Like Uber is a company. So this company providing cab services through a platform called Uber mobile application. Correct? And we have Ola mobile application. So through these apps, they are providing cab services. So he is booking an Uber cab. So within minutes, like within 5 minutes, it will come to his place to pick up, and it will drop him in the same destination. For that, they might charge like $100 or $50, like whatever the travel distance. Based on the distance he traveled, accordingly, the invoice will be generated. So once he arrived at the destination, he paid the bill. Do you think there is any relation between this cab and this person? Is there any relation again? Hmm?
Paid service.
Once he paid the money, he dropped off. Again, is there any relation between that cab and this person I'm asking?
No.
No, right? He just utilized the services from Uber. For
Okay, got
whatever the
it.
service he utilized, he paid the money. So while traveling, if suddenly the fuel is completed, then who will fill the fuel? Whether my friend or Uber driver, who has to fill the fuel?
It's Uber's problem.
Uber.
It's Uber driver's responsibility to fill the fuel. So we have to take care of maintenance, right? Car maintenance, like servicing, water wash, all this. So whether my friend will take care of that water wash maintenance or the Uber driver,
Uber driver.
right? If while traveling to the office, if suddenly car tire got puncture, who will be uh, doing that, taking care? Uber driver only, right? So my friend is not worrying about all these things. He's just utilizing the service from this Uber. He'll just sit in the car. It will take him to the office. That's all. For that ride, he will pay the money. But in my case, I am the owner of my car. I have to take care of maintenance activities. Yes or no? Maintenance means what? Like servicing, I have to take car wash, oil servicing, whatever the servicing, and I have to pay the EMIs. Though I use it or I don't use it, irrespective of my usage, I have to pay the EMIs or not.
Yeah.
But here, my friend, whenever he want to visit office, then only he will book the car and he will pay the money. Let's say tomorrow he's not going to office, he's not going anywhere. Then will he book the cab?
No, if he's not using it, he's not gonna
Here,
book.
it is on demand. Means whenever you have a need, then only you will book. Means whenever you have a need, then only you will request and they will deliver the service here on demand. But here we are owning the infrastructure. We are purchasing the car. We are owning it. You have to, you are owning it means you are paying the entire money. You invested complete 10 lakh rupees. Now, whether you go to your office by car, you go to your office by bus, whatever, but you already invested. You have spent the money. But here, if you have need, then only you pay. If you don't have any need, then no need to pay. Here, you are taking care of maintenance. Here, no maintenance. Who will taking care of maintenance? Uber will take care of maintenance. Customers will not take care of maintenance. Now, this is an example of physical data center. Means physically, I am purchasing the servers. Physically, I'm purchasing the car. I have to take care of my data center maintenance in my office. I have to take care of maintenance of my car. Here, this is an example of cloud computing. We are not owning any servers. Who will own the cab? Uber company will own the cab. Like we are, as a user, we are not owning, we are not purchasing the car. We are just utilizing the services from them. For whatever services we utilized, they will generate invoice and we have to pay the bills. Today you traveled 1 mile, so maybe $10. Tomorrow you will be traveling 20 miles, maybe like $200. It depends on the usage, the bills will be generated. Is it clear for all?
Yeah.
So what is the cheapest cloud computing? Is it AWS or Google, Azure?
AWS is a very affordable compared to others, and at the same time, AWS having some a user-friendly GUI.
Mhm.
Okay, so these are the some cloud share markets like AWS Cloud, Azure Cloud, GCP, Alibaba, Oracle, Salesforce. So based on the usage here, it is showing 29% of the like vendors they are using AWS Cloud. Simple example: if there are 100 software companies, 29 companies are using AWS Cloud, 20 companies are using Azure Cloud. Then for which skills you will be having more job opportunities, for Tencent Cloud or Oracle Cloud or AWS Cloud, for which skills you will be having more job opportunities. More projects, more companies means obviously more jobs on that skill only, right? Here,
Yeah.
most of the companies using AWS Cloud, then they will look for AWS skills only, right? But one thing is sure, if you know how to work with AWS Cloud, you can work with Azure Cloud, you can work with GCP Cloud also. Why? Because all these cloud vendors providing same services, but the terminologies will be different. Console will be different. Pricing will be different, but the services are same. I can book the cab from Ola, I can book the cab from Uber, I can book the cab from Rapido. The prices in each platform, it will be different. The booking options will be different, but service will same. Car only come. I'll travel in the same car. Same car means like by four-wheeler only I will be traveling, and I'm reaching to my same destination, whatever the cab I booked from whatever the platform. Right? Same thing applies here also. Any questions, guys?
Somewhere like in the previous screenshots, not here. Okay, so the market share you have shared, I have seen 34% for
That is
AWS.
2022.
Yeah, like so there is a dip, 34 to 25, right?
See, every year the percentage fluctuation will change. If the data centers are increasing widely, the percentage will decrease.
Okay.
Okay. See, every year. See, in 2006, AWS has only one data center. In 2022, it has around 28 data centers, but now it has 39 data centers. If the more data centers, then the percentage will looks like decreasing one.
Okay.
Now I'll show you how to log in our AWS account, how to create some sample infrastructure. And let me show you. It's aws.amazon.com. This is the URL. Sign into the console. I have already entered my email ID and password, like logged in. That's why it took directly to console page. Here you can see the account details. What is my account name? Aravind Trainings. And this is my account ID. If I want to log out, I need to click on sign out button. And here the regions, we can see regions in United States, North Virginia, Ohio, California, Oregon, and Asia Pacific, Hyderabad, Mumbai, Osaka, like lots of regions are there. Here the question is, in which region you want to create the infrastructure. Let's say we are working for a project called Sainsbury's project or Walmart project. So Walmart is used in India or Pakistan or USA. The clients, the users of Walmart are from which country? Do you know? You all know Walmart, right? Don't know? Have you heard about it? Okay, if you don't know about Walmart, leave it.
Sorry, Aravind, can you repeat that?
I'm asking if we are working on a project like Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
So the Walmart customers, users of Walmart will be from in India or Pakistan or UK or USA. I'm asking from which country the users of Walmart will be.
US.
So wherever it's located, usually it's US and
You,
yeah, I don't know about Canada, but usually it's United States. That's where a lot of Walmarts are there.
From USA, right? So the people, the residents of USA will access Walmart website, not
Yes.
the Indian residents or Thailand residents or some other country residents. Mostly like
The region, yeah.
89% we can tell USA residents will access Walmart. In that case, if you want to create the infrastructure for Walmart project, if you want to create servers, database, storage for Walmart project, now as a solutions architect, as a AWS cloud engineer, you can create servers in any region. You can create in London, Paris, Mumbai, Hyderabad, anywhere you can create. Now for this particular project, what is your approach? Where do you think you will create the infrastructure? In which region you will choose?
Technically, I would choose it within the United States.
Correct. We have to choose data center, the region from United States. That could be anything. You can go with California or Virginia, whatever you can choose. Why? What is the reason why we have to choose United States? So can't we host in Hyderabad region? Can't we host in Tokyo region? Definitely you can host. But the problem is you will be having latency issues.
Yeah. Traffic, it's gonna be a lot of traffic going to that region.
This is our world map. Let's say here is USA, here is India. So, okay, USA people from their laptops, computers, they are typing, understand, like, let's say www.walmart.com. But in Mumbai, that Mumbai data center, Walmart related infrastructure got created. So if they're typing www.walmart.com, that request should go from USA to India. It should load the application and it will give the response. So here, traffic is going from USA to India, loading the page and sending the response. So this will have some latency issues. Normally, if you host the application in North Virginia itself, then here to here only, the loading, it might take like 1 millisecond or 5 milliseconds to load the page. But here, it might take 1 second or 2 seconds or 3 seconds. It depends. So loading the page will take. So this is called latency issues. So we shouldn't have any latency issues for our applications. So let me show one example. So I'm just typing www.amazon.in. See, I'll hit enter button now. Within fraction of seconds, I saw the response, right? It took any like 1 second, 2 seconds time.
Yeah. Milliseconds.
Here it took at least 1 second time. So some applications, let's say like, so now you see this. So it is taking some time to load the page. 1 second, 2 second, 3 seconds, 4.
Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit of time. Yeah.
Do we have latency issues or not?
Yep.
We had a latency issue, right? So do you think this will be okay, no problem. What will happen if it is coming 4 minutes delay? Anyway, we could see the application. Application is working fine. No means no. We shouldn't ignore this issue. Latency issue, we shouldn't ignore. Okay. If you are accessing something, then within milliseconds, you should be able to see that response. As I told you here, so within seconds, fraction of seconds, I saw the response from Flipkart. That's why you have to consider the appropriate region, not randomly whatever you wish. In our case, if you are choosing for, if you're working for Walmart project, then we have to create the infrastructure in United States. Okay. And I'll explain you everything, like what is this option, what is this option in detail about the AWS console in our regular classes, that is from tomorrow onwards. Now, just let me show you. Now, I want to launch a virtual server. So for that, we have a service called EC2, virtual servers in the cloud. Don't ask me now to explain in detail because To explain in detail this service, it will take 4 days, but just within a minute, I will show you how to launch a server. Just click on launch in instance means server, launch server or launch instance. Server name, you can give any name for that server. Launch without a walkthrough. Now name of the server. I want to give the name of the server as Linux server. Now it is asking operating system, which operating system you want to install this inside this server. Amazon Linux or Mac operating system, Ubuntu or Windows, Red Hat. I'll go with Amazon Linux, this one. And there are different versions. We'll go with Amazon Linux 2023 version. Okay. Here 64-bit operating system it is, and it is asking how much RAM you want to take and how many CPUs you want to take. 2 CPU 1 GB means T3.micro. 2 CPU 2 GB means T3.small. 2 CPU 4 GB RAM means this one. Like that, we have plenty of configurations. Now I'll go with 2 CPU 1 GB RAM, and I'll use a key pair, and I'll use a security group. All this key pair security group, what does it mean? I'll explain in regular classes. Storage 8 GB and number of servers. I want to launch 2 servers. Click on launch instance. Successfully launched. Now tell me guys, how much time it took for me to launch these 2 servers? Did I take 1 week time or 5 minutes or 10 minutes? Not
Barely
more than 1
one
minute,
to,
right?
yeah.
Instead of 2, if I have given 200, then 200 servers will be launched. If I give 2000, then 2000 servers will be launched. And the servers are in running state. Where these servers are running? In Tokyo region. Now, if I want to connect to the servers, click on connect. That's all. See, I have launched a virtual machine in Tokyo region, and I'm connecting to that virtual machine from the console. That's all. But I'm not installing this Linux operating system in my base machine, in my base laptop. I'm not installing. I have launched a virtual server in Tokyo, and in that virtual server, we have installed Linux operating system. See, I'm executing one Linux command, and it will show you the operating system. Amazon Linux. But which OS is installed in my base machine?
Amazon Linux.
Base machine. Base means laptop.
Mac.
Oh, laptop.
It's
You're
a
on a Mac.
Mac. But in the virtual server, which operating system? Amazon Linux virtual server. Correct? So I didn't install Linux in my laptop. Okay. Had clarity? So this is a sample example I have given you how to launch a virtual machine. So similarly, we deal with every services. Even if you want to create a storage, database, everything you do like this from the console. And I'll show you by scripting also how to create. I'll show. If you know how to do from the console, then you can do from anywhere. Using commands also you can do, using scripting also you can do. In organizations, we follow the approach from console. We follow the approach using scripting. It will be very, very easy scripting. Now,
And the scripting, what language does it use, Arvind? Is it just specific to Amazon or is it a common language?
by YAML.
YAML, okay.
YAML is used. Okay. Okay. Now you might think, okay, fine, Aravind. You have given a brief introduction about AWS. Oh, now, where comes DevOps? Why do we use DevOps? Like what is DevOps? See, DevOps is not a cloud computing vendor like AWS, the GCP, Azure. DevOps is a process. Let's say we got a Walmart project. Walmart owner came to a software company. He's asking, Arvind, we are looking to build an application. But as a non-technical persons, we can't do that. We need your help. So you IT people, you software developers, you have to develop one website for our Walmart application. Like they are giving all the requirements. So as a software developers, what they have to do, they have to take all the requirements, they have to design the pages, the front end pages, back end application, like everything they have to design. The developers will start writing the code, testing people will perform test cases, and finally the operations team, they will deploy the application in servers. Once the application is deployed, then users all over the world, they can access Walmart application from the internet, like www.walmart.com something. If they type, they can see the Walmart application. So yeah, this process, whatever they are following, it is called as software development life cycle. Have you heard about it? Software development life cycle?
Yes, some time back, I think.
So here we have different methods like waterfall method,
Agile.
yes, agile method. So this agile method, whatever we follow, some advanced things, if you do in agile, we call it as DevOps. DevOps is a process, it's a culture, what you do to develop a software. The process of following SDLC, software development lifecycle, it is called DevOps. Okay, fine. Now, for DevOps, we have many tools like Git, Docker, Terraform, Kubernetes, Grafana, Prometheus, etc. Lots of tools are there. So where we'll be installing all these tools? We install all these tools in Linux machines, Linux servers. But where to launch Linux servers? These servers are launched in AWS cloud. So now you understood the relation between DevOps and AWS. To install all the DevOps tool, you need servers. So our applications are, our website will run inside the server. The Walmart application run inside the server. So these servers are launched where? From AWS cloud or not?
Yes. AWS is providing you the infrastructure, basically.
Yes, correct. Exactly. It provides infrastructure. Infrastructure could be anything. That could be servers, that could be database, that could be storage, that could be file system, network, anything. Plenty of services they have. They're providing infrastructure. So we take that infrastructure and we build our own infrastructure. And in that infrastructure, we deploy our applications. Okay, so this is the relation between AWS cloud and DevOps. So what is DevOps and all in detail, we'll be discussing in our regular classes.
So like we can only install the DevOps tools in the Linux infra, or we can do in Windows as well.
Windows, we can do in Windows also. But major organizations, companies use Linux operating system in their server. Why? Because Linux is more secured compared to Windows. Linux is more secured, and Linux is absolutely for free of cost, whereas Windows is paid version. You have to purchase from Microsoft company. But Linux is free of cost and more secured. So most of the companies, they deploy their application in Linux servers, not in Windows servers. So that is the reason you are going to learn Linux. Okay.
Okay.
Right. So our regular classes will be starting from like planning to start from tomorrow onwards.
Okay.
Class timings will be 6:30 p.m. IST, 8 p.m. CDT. Okay, these are the class times. This is for Indians. Here, CDT times on 8 p.m. Okay, and the duration will be around 3 months. So once the course is completed, I'll guide you how to prepare the interviews. You can ask me. Like, okay, Arvind, like, why should I learn from you only? Why should you learn from me only? So I have 10 plus years of experience in AWS cloud. I'm working on several projects in cloud and DevOps. Here, I'll be teaching you around 5 real-time projects. You can explain these projects in your interviews, like for whom you want to switch their domain. Like, let's say few people, they're working in non-IT, now they want to switch to IT side by putting their skills on AWS and DevOps. So to be frank, like they don't have any experience. They just learned the course from me. That's all. But other than that, they didn't work on AWS. But how to clear the interview? Yes, they can clear interview by explaining the projects which I explained in the course. They can tell the roles and responsibilities, means what are your day-to-day activities, like what type of tasks you get in your company, in your project, like how you deal with that task. They didn't work at all, but they have to explain in a manner they actually worked. So I will prepare you like what type of tasks we get, what type of day-to-day activities you get, how do you work, and how to communicate with the interviewer, how to
You mean
explain them.
real-time scenarios?
Yes, correct. Real-time scenarios. Because learning is one part, communicating that is another part, right? Just learning the definitions, by hearting the definitions will not give you the job. How you are explaining the project, how you are explaining your day-to-day activities, real scenarios, that is the main task. In interview, they ask that scenarios only. In interviews, they will not ask what is AWS, what is DevOps, what is physical data center, what is cloud computing. No, they won't ask any definitions. They will ask you some scenarios, scenario based questions. Who can answer that? People who really worked on that real time projects, they can only answer. But in your case, did you work on any real time project? No, you didn't work on any real time project. But here, I will make sure you will be understanding the scenarios from the projects which I gave here, so that it will be very, very easy for you to explain in the interviews. And these sessions will be recorded. You can access the recorded videos. And one more thing is you can attend any number of batches. You enroll for the course once and you can attend the classes any number of times. This batch, upcoming batch, every day I teach 2 batches. You can listen 2 batches, and after these 2 batches, if you want to revise once again, you can. I will give you access. Enroll once, listen classes any number of times. Okay.
Mm. Okay, Arvind, I got that. I have a quick question, it's how do you see AI affecting this particular AWS and DevOps in future? Is it gonna integrate or is it gonna take your jobs? Or what do you think 5 year down the line from your knowledge and
Yes.
from your experience, what do you think about it?
Let me tell you. So DevOps came into the market in the year 2013.
Mm-hmm.
But at that time, people don't know about DevOps, which
Mm-hmm.
really came into the picture. It limelighted from 2018 onwards. Like it became more popular. DevOps became more popular from 2018, from last 8 years, but which actually came in 2013 only. So what is the difference? So you are working in a DevOps project in 2018 and you are working in the DevOps project in 2026. There should be the difference, right? From
Mm-hmm.
last 8 years. If you do same thing, whatever you did in 2018, if you do same thing in 2026, you will be losing here until and unless you use some AI agents. Like we have some AI agents, like we can integrate with DevOps. Okay. So in this course, especially from this course onwards, this is the first batch where I'm integrating AI agents. So this course will really helpful for you to be uh, expect the see you will be having some expectations, like not you, like, the interviewer will be having some expectations. See, if they hire you into their DevOps project, you should be able to use the AI agents and you should be able to integrate that. If you don't know these AI topics, but you are good at DevOps, they might not hire you. You're saying like I'm good at DevOps, but you're not able to integrate AI agents, then you might lose the job. But here I'll be explaining you integration of some AI agents like Gen AI, LLM, FinOps with DevOps tools, so that definitely you will be filtered, you will be shortlisted. Why? What is the reason? Because see, we all know no AI is replacing many jobs, but here AI is not replacing the jobs. AI jobs also like doing by humans only. Humans will only do, but humans who know AI tools, they are replacing, not AI replacing. Humans who know AI, they are replacing. You got the point?
Yes.
So just learning in this era, in this AI era, if you just learn normal Java, normal like .NET, Python will not help you. Java with AI, Python with AI, like DevOps with AI, then only you will be survived. I hope I have answered.
Yes.
Any other questions from anyone?
Last question, Arvind. It's been over an hour of close to hour and a half now. So, last question is, how about the DevOps jobs? I do know this, but from your knowledge, how remote it could be? We can 100% execute it remote, or it's better to be hybrid, or you have to go to office at any cost. It depends on organization, but 100% remote, there is a possibility.
It's we cannot guarantee you that it
Mhm.
will be like remote or physically you don't need to go to office. Definitely, I could say it is depends on the requirement. See,
Mhm.
in my case, let me tell you,
Mhm.
uh, I'm working in one of the MNC companies. I'll reveal the name also. I don't have any problem.
Mhm.
I'm working is TCS company. Okay,
Americans.
in TCS, it's mandatory for everyone to go office, but for me, till date, till
Mhm.
date, I went to office hardly 3 days or 4 days from last 5 years. That is just to collect the laptop and ID card only. Why? Because my project is uh, a UK based project and that ODC is not there here. Okay. So we have exception. We have exception. But for remaining people, for remaining projects, they have to visit office. If not, they will deduct salaries. So
Mhm.
why I'm telling you this? Because
But it's entirely possible to have a DevOps job completely remote. It depends on the different
yes,
scenarios, but
yes, yes. See, we have many jobs, complete remote jobs. Like I get many opportunities to do like freelancing from. So I stay in India. So I get many calls. Arvind, can you do this? I have like multiple jobs. Like one is remote job only. Like you need to do DevOps. Like I get many opportunities. Like, but I don't do because I don't have that much time. So we have many opportunities like that. Complete remote work also. But one thing is sure, it is completely depends on organization to organization, project to project. Right. Still any other questions from anyone?
I'm good.
Arvind, it is 6:30 a.m., right? Not p.m.
Yes, AM, 6:30 AM.
Okay. 6:30 to 7:30?
Yeah, see, initially I'll take 45 minutes only, initially slow pace, because everyone has to come to the track.
Mm.
Some time will be taken, right? Initial days.
Yeah.
Then slowly we will be going to the fast speech.
Okay.
Okay. Any other questions from anyone? Like,
So
you all have my contact details, right?
Yep.
Yeah. This is my contact details. So if you want to enroll for the course, continue the classes from tomorrow onwards, you need to enroll the course by EOD. I'll share you the payment details. I'll ping you the payment details personally. Once you ping to my WhatsApp number, this is my WhatsApp number. If you don't have my WhatsApp number, you can capture this. You can take a pic and ping me in WhatsApp. Okay. Any questions, guys? Please ask. Don't feel shy. Asking even silly doubts is better than like keeping quiet. See, in our batch, I'm telling you one more thing. In our batches, we have hardly 10 members. Okay, 5 to 10. So what advantage you get and I get is an interactive sessions. In every class, I interact with each one of you. I will ask questions. I'll I'll try to get answers from you so that you will be very focused. You will be listening to the classes. It's not like a heavy crowded batch. Yes. You're saying something, Mustafa?
Oh no, I'm good. I mean, like I got your number and everything. If I have any questions, I'll ping you on WhatsApp.
Okay, fine.
I mean, later as we go forward, I will have questions. That's a different story. My questions will be mostly targeting towards how to get into a job. I mean, like understanding as well, and at the same time, target is getting into a job.
Yes, yes, yes. I can definitely help you. Yeah, I have many students from USA.
I'm glad. Because
Oh,
things are really rough here, markets are so bad. Everyone is losing job left and right. Things are really bad, and the prices of everything is going up. Like,
so you just simply trust me. You trust the process. All will be good. Okay. You just trust me. I need lots of hard work. You have to put lots of time, at least 2 hours per day in practicing.
Mhm.
Then only, I can give you assurance that
Yeah, yeah, I get
okay.
that.
Simply by just enrolling the course, paying the money, you won't get the job. I'm telling right now. You have
I
to do
wish
the
that
hard work.
happens. I wish that was possible.
Yeah, yeah. But people were saying, Arvind, you said like, it will be very easy to get the job. No, no, no. Until and unless you practice, nothing will be easy. Okay.
It was.
What I can do from my end means I can help you by giving the subject the knowledge to clear the interview. You need the knowledge. You need to communicate the answers, like how you need to express. So that everything I'll take care. That's some interview
Mhm.
tips, guidance, resume preparation, how to answer to their questions, what kind of expectations they have in the current uh, time, how
Oh,
to achieve that. I'll explain. Okay.
okay.
Okay, yeah, that's all from my end. Um, yeah, hope to see you
Yeah.
from tomorrow in the
Yep.
regular
Thank
class.
you, Arvind. Thank you for your time. It's almost hour and a half now.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.
thank you. Thank you. Bye.